Chapter 15. Monday brings some good news. My first A on a test in Ms. Rucker's class. 93! Rosa squeals. Congratulations! She has her usual 100%, but that doesn't bother me a bit. I earned a 93. Thank you so much. I think Rosa's as happy as I am about my grade, and I guess we're being a bit exuberant because Eric Hollander, in one of the seats in front of us, turns around and says, "You got A's? Dude, I got a D." I snort. I would have had an F if it wasn't for Rosa. I put my arm around her. She's an amazing tutor. He scratches his forehead. I've been going to the math lab twice a week, and this is what I get. Forget math lab, I tell him. Go to room 402 at lunchtime. Rosa'll whip your grade into shape. He looks at her. Really? Any day, she smiles. I'm good. I laugh because I'm good is not just something you'd expect from Rosa, but it's so true. He frowns at his paper. Maybe I'll take you up on that. I can tell he's in the place I was a month ago. He's thinking that there's got to be some other way to get help, that he'll figure something else out. Something that doesn't require dealing with a girl in a wheelchair. So after math is over, I hurry to talk to him outside the classroom. Hey, I know she's hard to understand at first. I say, keeping my voice down, but that goes away. She's really nice, she's patient, and she's great at explaining math. I'd be flunking without her. He nods. Thanks. I can tell he's still not convinced, so I call after him. You can always take the course again next year. He turns and pulls a horrified face. I laugh. Exactly. Then I call, room 402, lunchtime. As the week wears on, Gavin bumps in and out of my life. He's nice, friendly. I do see him with Meryl from time to time, but he also appears out of nowhere a lot. I try hard not to read anything into his presence, but it's an effort. I try to tell myself that I'm more than a legless girl, but that's an effort too. Then, Thursday, during lunch, I decide to stop by room 402, and to my surprise, Eric Hollander is inside getting tutored. I wave a quick hello, then slip out again, feeling very, satisfied? Whatever it is, it feels good. During math, Rosa jots me a note. He is so lost. I jot back, you will save him. She smiles at me, and later I see her read the note again, then slip it inside her pocket. I think about all the notes from her that I've kept, and I wonder if she knows that she's helped me with much more than math. It's nice to think I've helped her too. She will save Eric, and when she does, he'll see her, not her condition. I wish more people could. Chapter 16. Friday morning, there's a message from Kiro in the announcements, commanding all track members to report to his room at lunch to return uniforms and finalize banquet plans. But when Fiona and I arrive, we discover there's a third item on the agenda: running leg money. After checks started coming in from the newspaper article, Kiro drew a fundraiser thermometer on his whiteboard. Only it's not a thermometer. It's a prosthetic running leg, with 0 at the toe and $20,000 at the top of the socket. He's been coloring in the leg with green marker, and anytime anyone wonders how the fundraising's coming along, all they have to do is look at the board. Ever since the televised newscast, I've been trying not to check, but Now I can't help but see that the leg is completely colored in. Actually, it's overflowing. Kiro asks everyone to settle down, then announces, "This weekend's car wash is hereby canceled, and those of you who are still baking can stop already." He points to the whiteboard. "Way to go, people! You did it!" A loud cheer goes up, and then he continues. "I spoke with our anonymous donor this morning, and she? I ask. I know it's hopeless because I've been nagging him about it since he announced that there was an anonymous donor, but I try one more time anyway. "I'd really like to thank her, Kiro. Can't you please tell us?" Kiro realizes he slipped up, but he shrugs it off with a wave of his hand. "I just eliminated half the population. That's the best I can do. Now, as I was saying, our anonymous donor is still going to send a full $10,000, even though we've collected nearly $15,000 on our own." 15,000? I look around the room. You guys are amazing. Another cheer goes up, and after Kiro explains that any extra money can go to helping my parents with my medical bills, he calls Item 2 and moves on to passing out banquet information and checking in uniforms. While this is going on, I notice Fiona and Mario fluttering awkwardly around each other. It's incredibly cute, and pretty obvious that he really likes her. And when people begin filing out of the classroom, Fiona's eyes ask me if it's okay if she leaves with Mario. So I smile and nod, like, go have fun. Soon it's just Kiro and me. "Quite a year," he says to me, and we both laugh at the understatement. "How can I ever thank you?" I ask quietly. He smiles at me. It's a kind, tired smile. "Just meet me on the track next year. That'll be thanks enough." I nod, and even though there's no handshake, the deal is made. Which means there's no room for excuses. I'm going to have to learn to run again.